What's going on, guys? Day 55 of All In. I had already recorded this video, but my mic was not connected, so let's do this again. Basically, we're still bullish. We are nearing all-time highs here. Like I said in previous videos, when we were going to take out these highs, I had a feeling price is definitely going to start to retrace and move lower, because we were sitting in this range here within this imbalance, and I said once these highs get taken out, we're going to start moving lower. So today was definitely a short, and we saw price respect this 1 hour gap here. We had multiple SMTs. We had SMT here, we had SMT at Asia London right here, and you can see these highs, and ES also respected this 1 hour gap. I had targets down at just do it on here. I had targets down at this 1 hour low and at Asia low right here. So we saw price respect come up, sweep these 5-minute highs, and I was willing to take shorts right after that. We saw a 5-minute break of structure backing all those SMTs. So we saw this little retracement here. This equilibrium on the 5-minute, but looking at the 1-minute, I wasn't too sure about it, so I didn't take it. I didn't use that as a retracement. Price ended up actually just running through my take profits, and I could have taken the trade, but I didn't have confidence in this retracement. So once price presented something better, like respecting this 5-minute, respecting this 15-minute right here, I thought that was a lot better. We had also respected 15-minute equilibrium. There's just a lot of confluences I was able to stack, giving me high probability. So I took that trade and entered right at this open candle. Once I saw price kind of respect order flow on the 1-minute, inversing this gap was my entry. I could have entered here, but I wanted to see price if it was going to come up higher, if it was going to respect order flow. I was willing to take that trade, so I did. Had stops above here, targets down here, and once I saw price come into 5-minute equilibrium here, I went break even. So I went break even and ultimately got stopped out. This candle should have been the one that stopped me out, my break even, but it didn't, because for whatever reason my stop loss was not registering and it was not working. So it came down to this giant, I don't even know what the fuck to call this, but it came up, wicked it, and then came back down, and I let it run and moved my stop loss again closer to see if it would register again. It did not. So once this candle came through, my entry, I closed as fast as possible, and yeah, that was pretty much the trade. We had ES respecting on all cylinders, and ES is actually still lower, but it was respecting the gap, the 5-minute gap, respected the 1 hour gap up here as well, and was moving lower. So I saw the high time frame narrative. If price was going to disrespect this 1 hour gap on either indexes, I was willing to take longs, but respecting this gap, shorts. So we saw that today, and I'm just glad I was able to take this trade, despite the things that I might have done wrong, as in chasing the trend. Even though my targets had gotten taken out, this 1 hour low and London low, or Asia low here, even though it got taken out, I still took the trade. And when my targets get taken out, that is kind of going against my whole thing, especially trading in a bullish trend on the higher time frame, giving me lower probability, and that's why this trade didn't play out. I mean, yeah, it could have played out. Like anything else can, anything can happen within the markets, but I think despite all the confluences and the setup that I had, that this trade was bad from the get go in the beginning, because my targets I get taken out, that is worth that I think price is going to reverse off of. So in theory, why would I take a trade that I think price is already, the trend of this trade has already been, demolished. So I did anyway, saw it come and take out this equilibrium, went break even, and I was just glad I was able to do that, and if price decided it actually just wanted to run to my stop losses, from my entry, that would have been that. But yeah, luckily I was able to go break even. I think this trade was a bit chopped for sure. Set was good. I think the narrative behind it was bad. Take profits were bad. So overall, definitely a red day. Not the P&L, but the way that I went about things and the execution I took. Because I very well could have taken this trade up here, respecting this equilibrium. But like I said, wasn't confident in it. But I could have, should have, would have. I ain't gonna dwell on it too much longer. I'm just glad I'm able to trade, that I'm able to pursue this path and this dream of mine. I feel as if, this is part of the journey, and this is part of the things I need to learn, that just like anything else that you learn in trading, you have to just experience the hard times and the losses to really get it through your head. And just like over trading or revenge trading, like everybody's been there, everybody's done it before, and they experienced what that was like, how it felt, lost, and it ultimately helped them in the long run. So I think from this little hiccup or little bump in the road that I have experienced today, I can learn from it, and I can take it and never do it again. If my targets are taken out, do not trade in that direction. That is all I can tell y'all. If your targets are taken out, why are they your targets? They're your targets because you think price is going to reverse off of them, because that's where price is going to stop and go the other direction. So why would you take a trade in that direction if you think price had already taken out your targets? You shouldn't trade in that direction. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I think I'm going to leave it at that. It's just one of those days. We all go through them. And just remember, like, breakdowns lead to breakthroughs. So once you go down to that dip, it's only up from there. Just like the chart. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. This trading week has not been so good. As little as trades that I am taking, feels weird for sure. For sure. But I think despite that, like, it's alright. I haven't seen a lot of price action for me to even want to take these trades. Like, the last 3 days have been pretty terrible to me. But Everybody's subjective to an opinion. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.